You wake up, your eyes dart around the dark room. You try to move your arm, but absolutely nothing happens. Your body feels like it is practically cemented to the mattress. You are trapped inside your own skin. And worse, your chest feels incredibly heavy, and your brain is screaming that something malevolent is standing right over you. Don't panic. You haven't been cursed, and you're not starring in a horror movie. For centuries, our ancestors experienced this exact same terror and blamed it on demons, evil spirits, or hags sitting on their chests. But you are actually just experiencing a wildly cool, slightly terrifying glitch in your body's nightly software update. Welcome to sleep paralysis. Since the dawn of human history, cultures around the globe have tried to make sense of this universal terror. Without modern biology, it was entirely logical to assume a supernatural attack was taking place. We created myths of night terrors, the incubus, and spectral visitors to explain why we suddenly found ourselves awake, but buried under an invisible weight. The truth isn't found in ghost stories. It is found in the beautifully mundane mechanics of your everyday sleep cycle. Here is the wild, mind-blowing truth. Your brain actually has to intentionally paralyze you every single night. Every night, you cycle through different phases of rest. When you finally enter REM sleep, the rapid eye movement phase, where your most vivid, complex, and crazy dreams take place, your brain becomes incredibly active. Your internal world is exploding with simulated environments, social interactions, and intense emotional responses. If your physical body could actually move during this chaotic electrical storm, you would physically act out every single detail of your dreams. You would be leaping out of bed, running headfirst into bedroom walls, fighting imaginary ninjas, and violently thrashing around, risking severe injury to yourself and anyone sleeping next to you. To keep you perfectly safe, your brainstem acts like a master switch. Right as you enter this intense dream state, it releases two highly powerful chemical neurotransmitters called GABA and glycine. These chemicals travel rapidly down your spinal cord, flooding your nervous system to temporarily and safely switch off your motor neurons. This brilliant biological lockdown is called Atonia. It effectively severs the physical connection between your brain's commands and your muscles. You can breathe, and your heart beats, but your voluntary muscles are completely powered down. You are, by all definitions, medically paralyzed for your own protection. It is the ultimate evolutionary bodyguard. But what happens when the bodyguard falls asleep on the job? Sometimes, the timing of your sleep cycle gets incredibly sloppy. Due to stress, exhaustion, or a disrupted schedule, your conscious mind wakes up entirely. But the master switch in your brainstem hasn't flipped the chemical paralysis off yet. The GABA and glycine are still actively blocking your motor neurons. You are fully awake, totally aware of your bedroom, but your physical body is still trapped in REM lockdown. Here is where the terror truly begins. Because your brain is caught in a hybrid state, half awake and half dreaming, it attempts to make sense of why you cannot move. Your hyperactive threat detection system goes into overdrive, projecting the leftover elements of a nightmare directly into your physical reality. Your own biology is hallucinating the shadow figures. It is projecting its own internal panic out into the physical room, out of thin air. While it feels deeply personal and incredibly isolating in the moment, this is a vast, global phenomenon. Studies suggest that up to 20% of the global human population will experience sleep paralysis at least once in their lives. Across every continent, culture, and background, millions of people are waking up to this exact same biological software glitch. Understanding the mechanics behind it strips away the fear. The crushing weight on your chest isn't a demon. It is simply your own respiratory muscles restricted by the REM Atonia. The shadows in the corner aren't ghosts. They are just your groggy, dreaming brain, desperately trying to map a narrative onto a temporary chemical delay. It is not paranormal. It is just biology catching up. So the next time you wake up and find yourself temporarily cemented to the mattress, just take a deep breath, close your eyes, and give your brainstem a few seconds to catch up. There are no monsters hiding under your bed. just an overprotective neurological bodyguard that occasionally forgets to unlock the door when you wake up.